I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. What I want to talk about today is trusting your emotions over your brain. Trusting what you feel over what you see. I know as human beings in this physical world, we're so used to trusting what we physically know is there or what we physically can prove. But sometimes you just have to walk out on faith and trust what you feel, trust your emotions. And I wish somebody had told me when it came to the spiritual journey thing, you have to be mentally and emotionally in control of your emotions. You have to be mentally and emotionally mature and ready. Because when I first started this journey, my emotions was up and down. So my energy was up and down day to day. And I know sometimes because of the spiritual journey and because of the things you go through, it's going to be like that. But one of the things I learned about it, when I when I stopped being emotionally and mentally immature and took the time to grow up and do what I needed to do, I noticed I could control my energy better. So I want to tell somebody that needs to hear it. You just have to control your energy by your thoughts. If you can get your thoughts right, if you can get your energy right, and you can get your movements right, you will be fine. You just have to mentally and emotionally grow up. Take the time you know you need to heal. Fix your problems that you know you have. Stop avoiding them, stop running from them, and deal with them one at a time until you feel like you're in the mental and emotional place you need to be, and then come back to spirituality. Once you do that, you will find things a lot easier and a lot more able to function, and you will feel a lot more stable in life. It's something I had to learn through my growth experiences. I had to go grow up. I had to go mentally, emotionally, and physically mature a lot more than I thought I did. But once I handled those situations, I found myself maturing mentally, emotionally at a physical rate that I have never knew was possible. I feel like I caught up to where I was supposed to be faster than I ever knew I could. But you have to take time and put in the work. And it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a lot of painful stuff that you're going to have to bring out about yourself that you never knew. You never knew about yourself. Things you may not like about yourself. But once you admit those things and work past them, you can become better than you ever been in your life if you choose to do the work. That's the difference between being a superstar and being a regular person, in my opinion. You just have to be willing to do the physical work. The superstars did the physical and mental work. They were willing to go in it for the long haul, and anybody can make it. That's my philosophy. You just have to be willing to do the work, willing to go through that emotional gauntlet and grow from your experiences and learn from your experiences and better yourself. Not make excuses or tell yourself things like you're not going to be worth it or you're not going to. Anybody can make it. It's just a series of being willing to work on yourself, being willing to admit your shortcomings, and being willing to fix those shortcomings that will make yourself better. It took a lot for me to realize I needed to mature, I needed to grow up, and I needed to fix myself and put myself in a better situation. But now that I've done that, I'm on the way to doing something. I feel like I'm on the way to doing something that's never been done before with spirituality. We're on the way to changing the world and showing the world a new way of living with a new way of getting around and a new way of being. I feel like we're on the way to changing the world as we know it and showing them a whole new, opening a whole nother universe, so to speak, and showing them a whole nother way of being in a positive way and just changing the world for the better. and leaving a positive mark that will always affect the world in a positive way. And that's what I'm all about. That's why I share everything I go through, the good, the bad, and the ugly, because I want to be as transparent as possible. I want to be as honest as possible. I want to be as open as possible, and I want to connect with as many people as possible. So I will continue to share my life experiences. I will continue to share my spiritual growth, and I will continue to share my life journey because I want to continue to make you better as I make myself better. Most of the messages I make are for myself as well as you guys. So we're growing together each step of the way. And I'm looking forward to keep growing with you guys. I'm looking forward to you guys seeing me become a husband, a boyfriend, a husband, a father, grandfather, all that type of stuff. I really want to document my whole life and show you everything that a person can do in his life if he just try and believe in himself enough. You can do anything. And believe in your faith enough. You can do anything. It's just about the amount of work you're willing to put in. And are you willing to face those issues that you know scare you and push yourself past that fear or past that point and do that work? That's what life is all about. And those of us that are will make it, and those of us that aren't won't make it. And I want to show you it's possible for everybody to make it. And anybody from any normal position can make it to that mega level if you're willing to do your do your shadow work and your life's work. You can make it to greatness. And that's what I want to be living proof of. Despite my situation or despite your situation, anybody has the power to change their life if they're willing to work hard enough and stay committed to their dreams and do what spirit tells them to do. You can do anything, in my opinion. And I'm going to be living proof of that. I promise you guys that. But I will see you tomorrow with more videos. I promise, in my opinion.